6K, let it play, boy.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Sana said hey, if you guys heard her. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm just going to sit down and talk to you guys. I'm doing a track Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram what like track related questions you had. They could be personal, general, or in general or whatever. So I am going to get into those, but before I do that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can get more track related, life related, anything related videos that I randomly post. So let's jump right into it. So the first question is, how do you stay motivated and deal with unhealthy cravings? So that's like two different questions. Firstly, how do I stay motivated? That's a really hard one. It's hard to stay motivated. So I definitely see why somebody would ask that. I think really it's just about like your passion for track. So like, how bad do you want to do it? And if you want to do it bad enough, you're going to want to keep going even when things get hard, or you're injured, or you got to sit out, or you're just not having like a good season or something. You just got to keep telling yourself like why you started. And that's what I do. I tell myself, look, I did this, I came here, I wanted to win a championship. So like I gotta do what it takes to do that until I do it. So that's how I stay motivated. How do I avoid unhealthy cravings? So I don't. I hate to be the one to say it. I eat whatever I want to eat when I want to eat it. Now I'm not saying before a meet am I eating pizza and hamburgers and stuff. Like no, like I eat what I'm supposed to eat. But if I see like a piece of pie or some fried chicken, like I'm gonna eat it. Like I'm not gonna stop myself from eating it. As long as I'm still being healthy, you know, hydrating, and if I can get through practice, then I'm good. This isn't the best advice, so don't take this as advice, but that's what I do when it comes to unhealthy cravings. All right, next question is, what is my ultimate goal for my track career? So to give a little background, this is like, I believe my 9th year running. I started summer of 5th going into 6th grade. So let's see. This is my 9th year running track. I'm a hurdler now. I go to Virginia Tech for hurdling. But I've not always been a hurdler. I started off as a 1-2 runner, eventually became a 4 or a 2-4 runner with emphasis on the 4. And then my 9th grade year became a 400 hurdler, and the following year became a And then the following year became a 400 or dual hurdler, doing both short and long hurdles. So I've been running for a while. I've been hurdling for about, this will be my 6th year now. So ultimately, after like all that background of what I do, if anybody didn't know, ultimate goal would be to be so mentally tough and strong that whatever goal I do put forward, I don't let anything stop me from getting to that. So that's kind of my way to cheat out of that answer, because I don't have like a big, oh, I wanted, like, because there's a lot of things that I want to do, but like those things will come if I can be mentally right. So there's the answer to that. Next question is, what are my goals for this season? Okay, so this season, I want to do better than I did last season. Obviously, who doesn't want to do better than they did last season? Last season, I placed 7th in the finals at ACCs for 400 hurdles. I didn't do 100 hurdles, so I don't know what I would have placed. But, so one of my goals would be to place higher than 7th. I really want to be top 3, for being honest, and definitely winning would be a big goal as well. I definitely think I could do that, but with doing that, I would have to go sub 60, and I've done it multiple times in high school. So I say right now my biggest goal for this season is to go sub 60, because if I go sub 60, then I can place top, like I can do everything that I want to do. So yeah, go sub 60 in the 400 meter hurdles is my goal for this season. Next question. Is your passion for track and field the same as it was when you were in high school? Okay, let me think about that. My passions have definitely shifted because you have different goals in high school. In high school, you wanna be the best, but you're trying to make it to college. So once you've made it to college, it's kind of like, okay, now you're just trying to be the best. So I'm gonna be honest, college track is hard. It's way harder than high school track. It can be very bad for your confidence. I'm trying to think of like good words to not make it seem scary, because I mean it's scary to an extent, but I don't know. College track is just way different than high school track. And so I would say, to answer the question, I don't think my passion has changed. I've kind of always had the same passion for track. It's always been a love-hate thing that I just love to do but hate to do. So that hasn't changed from high school to college. So yeah, there's the answer to that. Next question is, what would you say is your favorite event and why? Okay. That's tough. Okay, so my favorite event would be 400 hurdles because I'm good at that event. I like running it and then I also like, to be honest, the bragging rights to say that I run 400 hurdles, because nobody wants to run 400 hurdles. It sucks. So it's nice to be able to say, yeah, I do that. But then also because I'm good at it, I like it. But I like 100 hurdles better because I like I like the learning process for 100-meter hurdles, or any short hurdles, to be honest. Like I'm obviously way better at longer hurdles, but I like learning the technique. I like, you know, how like specific it is. I like that part. 400 hurdles is a little bit more lean or relaxed when it comes to the technical aspect. Like it's technical, but it's nowhere near as technical as a short hurdle race, or at least for me right now. So like my favorite is between those two, and that's why. The next question is, what is the most interesting event to watch in track and field? I'm biased. Hurdles. I definitely think hurdles is the most interesting thing to watch. You never know what's going to happen in a hurdle race. Like, you just never know. Someone could trip. Someone could trip and then trip somebody else because their hurdle went in their lane. Like with other races, you can kind of know who's going to win. Like you might get an occasional upset here or there, but like the 100, if you got a certain people on the line, you're like, all right, I know it's going to be, they're going to win. But hurdles, it's like anything can happen, man, anything. And like that can happen in any race as well. Like I don't want to put off other races like something can't happen, but your chances of something happening in a hurdle race is higher. So definitely think hurdles are the most fun thing to watch, specifically short hurdles. And then the last question is, what event have you always wanted to do? Event that I've always wanted to do is the 800. I have always wanted to do the 800. I did it a couple of times in high school. First time I did it, I didn't want. The first time I did it, I didn't want to do it. But then my senior year of high school, I don't know what happened to me. I like flipped this switch and all I wanted to do was run an 8. I felt like it was gonna make my 400 hurdles way better. I think it did that year. I was training for the 8 and I feel like it made me way more consistent in 400 hurdles. So I definitely, and I think I could do it, you know? Like I think I could do it if I had the right training. So if I could do any other event, that's definitely what it would be, the 800. And people are probably like, okay, you just want to die. But no, I don't know, I guess I like that part of track, the dying part. So, but this was fun. I'm glad I could answer some of you guys' questions. I'm definitely gonna do another one of these in the future with any more questions that you guys have about anything. I hope you enjoyed my answers. But yeah, if you did, please comment, like, subscribe, click the little bell so you get notified every time I upload, which has been more recently. I hope you guys have noticed. Your girl is getting a little bit more consistent. I'm here for you. But yeah, so thank you for watching.